Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Rina the Wolf and I have prediabetes. It's mostly on me, somewhat on the stress I have been digesting for the past couple of years, but it's mostly me. And the reason why I kept delaying this one specific video is that I just wanted to process this whole thing. I wanted to feel a little bit more comfortable with my new diet, with my new lifestyle. And I also wanted to learn a little bit about prediabetes, diabetes, insulin resistance, because these are all related. But let's take a step back and let's talk about how I got here. So I may have mentioned in previous videos that I have gained a lot of weight during the lockdown, a lot. So when I moved to the capital city back in 2018, I was somewhere between 50 and 60 kilos, I'm pretty sure. And during lockdown, or actually, my record weight was 95 kilos. Now, I am a nugget. I'm literally a nugget. I'm a hobbit. I'm so short compared to my weight. I'm like 165 centimeters, so I can't afford to be like 95 kilos, right? So during the lockdown, I stopped going to the gym. When I worked from home, I just did not really feel like working out. I ate a lot of junk food. My partner of the time kept bringing food home because she worked in restaurants, in bakeries. She brought home a lot of sweets, cakes, and whatnot. And of course, I stopped working out because gyms were closed, mostly because of that. I loved one particular gym, but then I moved and it was too far away. My favorite instructor left that facility and I was like, fuck that, something's gonna happen. And then the lockdown came and I kept eating. I was also stressed because of my workplaces of the time. And I know, like, my partners were really supportive. By the way, if you hear some noise, I'm sorry. I have so little time. Recently, I have to do everything at once. So if you hear some strange noise, it's the dishwasher. But anyway, my partners were supportive regarding my weight. And yeah, it did feel good. But after a while, I was just like, ooh, listen, so I feel like dizzy after some sugar or a little bit more carbs make me feel sleepy. And then I realized this was not a good thing, right? And of course, only after like half a year, I realized that the clothes I used to wear did not fit anymore. Because listen, at home, I always wore some old t-shirt, which actually seemed to be getting smaller, and sweatpants, because I didn't really go out during the lockdown. Actually, in my country, when we could go out during the day, there was a time slot in shops dedicated to the elderly, just to protect them from the pandemic. For some reason, it seemed to be a good idea. I don't even want to get into it. So someone said that it might be insulin resistance. And to be completely honest, I can't remember the first time I took a test. It was either 2021 or 2022, but the results were not good. But since I kept going from workplace to workplace because I was suffering, in finance, I'm not going to lie, I was really stressed out by finance. I just let it go. And I was like, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be fine. And I tried to change my diet. So I tried to cut back on at least sweets, but it wasn't enough because I still ate a lot of carbs, like junk food, like literally almost every day. I ate a lot of potatoes in every form you can imagine. I ate a lot of pizza, burgers. Oh my God, I love burgers and I can't eat them anymore. Pasta. Oh my God, I think I could have eaten pasta each and every single day. And I took the test a year later and it was still bad. The results were still disastrous, but I was like, oh yeah, but like I'm feeling better. Like I don't get sick after eating some junk food, so it must be better. And then my partner of the time left me after 2.5 years. So I lost like 15 kilos, which was great. I was happy about that. But I still felt bad when I occasionally tried some sweets and whatnot. And I was a stubborn asshole and I didn't want to go to the doctors because, oh, I can fight it alone. I mean, I go to the doctor each and every year. We do a blood sugar test and I'm not diabetic, so I must be good. But I was not good because I kept eating junk food and I had yet another very supportive partner and it did feel good. I was okay with it. And I was like, yeah, it's okay. Because she also took some medication because she had insulin resistance. And I was like, oh, if she's okay, I'm okay. She kept taking the medicine, but did not really keep a specific diet for her insulin resistance, which I considered, and up to this day, yes, I still consider it a little bit irresponsible because medicine alone will not fight insulin resistance or diabetes. So this year I said I'm going to do everything I can for my health. So I went and see an endocrinologist and she said, okay, so let's check some things. And it was that one fucking blood work I hate doing. If you don't know how it works, you can't eat for about 8 hours. And I was like, okay, fine, that's fine, I can do it. And then they get your blood sugar levels. If it is above, I think currently it must be above 6 to make sure that you're diabetic. So the first result was actually good, like 5.3 or something. Not too good, yeah, but you know, it's still better than diabetes, right? And then they get some blood hourly 3 times total. During this time frame, you still can't eat, but you can't really drink either, you know, because you have to drink this very, very sugary, well, technically it's a syrup. That's what I forgot to mention. So right after you get the first check, you have to drink this syrupy thing. It's disgusting. You have to keep it down. And then they get your blood again 3 times. So it's a long procedure, and sometimes it doesn't end well for some people. I was okay. I handled it way better than before. So the results came in. They were not good. Also, my vitamin D levels were very low. So I went back to the endocrinologist and she said that this is not even insulin resistance anymore, it is prediabetes. There is a little difference. So insulin resistance can turn into prediabetes. It's already a little bit worse. My body just can't take insulin as well as it used to. as far as I understand. I might be absolutely and completely wrong. But since I overate and I ate a lot of junk food and I did not move technically at all in the past few years, my body just can't deal with insulin, or at least not as fast as it's supposed to. So I'm close to develop diabetes type 2. So what's currently happening is that I'm on medication. I'm taking metformin and vitamin D. I need to keep raising the dosage of metformin. It helps a lot, but also I eat way less. I don't even eat junk food anymore. If I want some junk food, I order a hamburger, a whole wheat hamburger without bacon, without fries, but sometimes sweet potato fries. And it might sound bad, but I feel much better. And when I say like every once in a while, it's like every 2 or 3 weeks, because come on, I just try to keep track of the calories I take in a day. So I'm eating like 5 times a day. If I really, really want to feel like I eat carbs, I eat bread, but these are all like alternative breads, a teeny tiny butter, sometimes some cold cuts, which is a very, very high percentage of meat. I eat some snacks as well. When I say snacks, it's all like either seeds or sugar-free protein bars. I eat fruits every day, but of course I can't eat every type of fruit. Then I eat hot meals twice a day as well, for lunch and for dinner. But I really have to be careful what I eat. There are a lot of things I can't eat because, yes, the medicine helps a lot, but it won't do miracles. I wish it did though, but it doesn't. And sometimes it's painful. When I run out of ideas on what to eat, it can be painful. Also, as I mentioned, I do keep track of the calories. So I am currently trying to keep it under 2,000 calories a day. Most days I can do like somewhere between 1,200 and 1,500, which is not too bad. And after this day, I think this is the 41st day of my diet. And I already lost like 4, 5, maybe 6 kilos even. I don't measure myself each and every day, but at least once a week. So I stepped on a path that is so rough and so rocky and sometimes painful, because I watch others eat everything they want and anything they want, and I'm just like screaming on the inside, because sure, there are a lot of foods I miss. Schnitzel, I can't wait to eat some good schnitzel, or like a regular burger. I did not have a chance to try deep dish pizza yet, even though I have always wanted to. And one of the things I miss the most is rice. I can't eat white rice. It means I can't eat sushi. Yes, there are a few places where you can get quinoa instead of white rice, but it's very rare here and almost impossible to find. Technically, I can't really eat Asian cuisine, and I love Asian foods. I love Asian food so much. So that's one of the things I miss the most, because they mostly have rice and pasta. I can't eat any of them. And there is one more thing I want to talk about, because having prediabetes and fighting prediabetes made me change a lot of plans. I'm pretty sure I have mentioned before that I wanted to continue Ali Health's TikTok Tales video. Yes, I can't drink alcohol either because it contains a lot of sugar. So I hopefully will only need to delay it. I also wanted to start a series when I tried different snacks from different countries, or weird snacks, foods. I know it's not original, but I think I would love doing it. And hopefully these plans would only be delayed. It doesn't mean I would not have some taste testing videos in the future. I'm planning to have at least 2. I am saving money for that, but I really need to think about what I can eat and what not, or drink for that instance. Because the truth is, according to the doctor, I have a 33% chance to reverse prediabetes, and I'm working hard. And when I started this diet again, my weight was going up again. I was around 90, maybe 91 kilos. I was literally crying each and every day because I knew that I would not be able to heal on my own. So I would need to lose at least like 30 kilos total, which sounds a lot, but hey, I have already lost like 5-6 kilos, which is a good start. And hopefully I will get over this sooner than I'm planning to. Things are going good. Guys, moral of the story, eat all the junk food you want, but at least work out. I messed up. I know that stress also contributed in the development of prediabetes, but I am also responsible for it. I also messed up. And hopefully you can still see me because the sun decided to go away. So this is going to be a disastrous video again, but I will try to keep you updated regarding this. Unfortunately, I forgot to take before photos, and to be completely honest, I'm not even planning to take after photos, because if you are going to be here on my channel, hopefully you are going to see, if not week by week, but in a couple of months, that I keep losing weight. But this is going to be a long journey. Yeah, and we will see what the future holds, because this is something I really need to do for myself now. Oh my God, I think it's way more than enough of my ramble. So if you like this video, please consider giving it a good old thumbs up and smash that subscribe button. It costs you nothing. It means a lot to me, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.